Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to be doing some playthrough of the Icewind Dale computer role-playing game. Came out in the year 2000. It's a classic. I loved it at the time and looking forward to revisiting it. I put out a video on the character creation behind this party. Do check that out if you want to see the origin of these folks. And I'm going to do this kind of more in streamer format, and that it's not going to be like a heavily edited ASMR experience. We'll see how this works out, but part of the goal is to be able to do a longer play session. Oh wow, the party's getting antsy. Longer play session so you can enjoy the experience over a period of time. And as such, might just have more incidental noise and things like that in it, but we'll try to keep it as ASMR as we can. Rapara needs some action. Wow. Alright, so we've started here in the village of Easthaven up in Icewind Dale. We started at a tavern. We met Hrothgar, this warrior who's leading an expedition into some of the shenanigans that have been happening around here. I've already played through some of that stuff and gone to the shopkeeper to buy some weapons and things. Some of the boring setup stuff here so we can kind of get on the way with the adventure more than having you sit with me while I try to figure out how to buy a dagger. So with that said, let's get on our way. We've been asked to investigate the disappearance or the lack of arrival of a caravan headed for Easthaven. So we're going to head outside the town limits here and see what we can learn. The road here is the trick. Alright, so heading outside of town here, along the road. Some abandoned caravan wagons. That doesn't tell us too much. There's a cave. Oh, and we are under attack. Let's go ahead and fight. Probably gonna have to work out more of an order for my party here. A more coherent approach to combat, but I'm gonna have to feel that out. I think we're gonna do okay against these fellas though. Alright, not too bad. Do they have any goodies? Gold. We love gold. Gold. All right. Let's head deeper into the cave. Arendelle is our dwarf. What are we doing here? Oh, Korish is in a bit of trouble because he's fighting on his own. Let's see if we can't give him some help. Send our dwarven fighter after this guy. Okay. More gold. I'm emphasizing the accumulation of loot, but this party is generally more inclined towards good. Motivated more by a spirit of protecting the community. Of course, the accumulation of capital makes a lot of things possible, so they're not opposed to acquiring wealth. Actually, what's down this passageway? More goblins. We should attack while we can. And I need to do some healing here on Korish. Try to get him back in the game here. Before he's wiped out. There we go. Alright. Not too bad. Bit tedious collecting this loot. Okay. Oh wow, we got all kinds of micromanaging attacks yet, but I probably need to start if we have a group here. So let's the bard to target with melee weapon, or ranged weapon, sorry. Actually, direct him here as well, just to help alleviate that threat. Go there. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Magic user is down. I cast it on myself actually to stay in the fight. Did not work. We're kind of getting pummeled here. This is not good. Unfortunately, this has a chance of wiping the party. Should have been a little more careful. I should have saved before the cave, honestly. Because I don't think we can just heal these folks to bring them back from death. I think we have to go to a temple. This is not good. Why aren't you firing? No. Alright, this was not well played. This was a learning experience. To understand the parameters of the game here, let's head back to town and see if they can help us in the temple, but I think we're going to have to reboot here. Just because we didn't really intend for such chaotic destruction of our party. There is a temple to Tempest here in town, and let's see what they can tell us. I promised no skill in my playthrough of this game. Quite the opposite, maybe. Check out the old temple. Alright, let's see if they have services.
Your journey has brought you to this temple again. What is it you want?
Wow, so it doesn't look like... Oh wait. Oh, we do not have enough money. To bring everyone back. Wow, that is brutal. Don't die early. Alright, we're gonna reload our save and try this again. And try to not screw everything up this time. Okay, a whole party once again. Heading outside of town. Go check out the wagons again, and what we're gonna do is cool. There was a scary guy there, everybody disappeared. Abandoned caravans. Let's do a little quick save. And then let's check out the cave. So knowing what we know, let's change our formation. Be a little more savvy this time. We've got Arian Flintstring, our bard, Sindis Merle, our mage, Nolan Pandal, our cleric. Rapara Valen is a swashbuckling rogue. Korsht is a ranger. And Harvin is our dwarven fighter. So let's have him and the ranger. I need to switch out to his melee weapon and have him help lead the line here. And Rapara can support. Wow, she didn't come in the cave. That's cool. And you, my friend, will magic missile this fella. Cleric, you're gonna hold for a moment. Okay. You know, I'm gonna clear him to melee. I don't know how to get back. There we go. I'm gonna have him support the melee, actually. We'll see how this works. With crossbow attacking. Getting any action here? Decent amount of micromanagement required. So don't switch to a different opponent once you're individually attacking. See if we can deal with this guy. Okay. What happens if we rest? Ooh, taking a rest in a creepy corridor. Okay, that's a better situation. Let's get the whole party again. Yeah, we got more goblins to deal with. Throw some firepower their way. Alright, oops. Attack. And these two will advance the attack. And we should be good. Para's looking a little rough. Get some healing going there. Keep her alive, hopefully. There we go. So much firepower. Oh, we got this guy. Let's use your bow. Everyone else is engaged, so let's try to let you do this and then attack. Okay. Come on, folks. Let's do some damage here. There we go. Alright, unstoppable. And we'll rest again, see if we can just get away with it. Alright. Quick save. Again, select our whole party. We know we've got a bit of a fight on our hands here. We'll check our spell status here. All good. We're ready to go. Yeah, okay. So I need you and Korished. I'll bring up our rogue to help too. Okay, not bad. Get folks in position here. Get some money. Okay. Oh. Do not want you there. Time to get some magic involved here. Chromatic orb. Okay. Yeah, and now follow up with magic missile on this shaman here. Let's bring Nolan over. We're gonna get her crossbow going there. Make sure these two are attacking. Should be doing this on stream so you all can tell me how to do this properly. Let's give some support here, some extra damage. Okay. Bow here. Let's use more spells. Try to take these guys out. Party's health is okay. Oh, okay. Need to press the attack. You there. Let's get Harvan and Korished attacking. Is he out of spells? Okay. Gold. Oh no, Korished is dead. That's no good. Dang it, I missed that. Alright, we can maybe afford one dead. It's gonna cost us a lot of money though. I think we have enough to raise him up. I think we need 300 because I think we'll have to do the fancier form that works on elves. I'll make sure we got this money. I should not got him killed because we have to spend some time to get out of here. Head back into town to try to get some life rejuvenating magic at the temple. first as my guy, my ranger. Not good to leave him dead on the field of battle. But probably won't be the first time. Probably won't be the last time.
Your journey has brought you to this temple again. What is it you
I would... Feeling... I would like to be not dead. Oh, right. There we go. Okay. Not quite dead yet. And why don't we go to the inn and get a night of sleep? So it wasn't crazy expensive to bring him back from the dead. Okay, well, Rapara did not heal. Let's try it again. Just see how everything works in this game. It's been a while, I don't remember all of the details. Maybe folks are just rolling hit points during the rest, so. But with the second attempt, the party is back at full strength. It's nighttime. Nighttime is the right time. So let's go out and see what we can do in the world. A little wiser and a little more experienced. Alright, with a restored party, let's get back to it. Head back out on the road. Let's try this cave again. Remember the game being pretty hard, dying a lot, so I think we're just gonna have to save a lot and reload a lot to try to keep our party alive. Particularly at these lower levels, so easy to die, but not sure it gets that much better as we go. What's this? Leather armor, bastard sword. Grab the arrows, don't care about the dagger. Check out this crate. Protection from petrification, okay. Couple gems. I think this is a dead end down here. Head back up. What do we got here? These wooden supply crates, no doubt offloaded from the wagons outside. Appear to be intact and unopened. Okay. Oh, more goblins. So I'm going to pause. Let's get our troops on the attack here. I'm going to put the cleric in the fray and have you attack as well. See if we can... Wow, he is just getting hammered. What is going on with him? Okay, so I just realized what our issue is. When he died, he dropped all of his gear, so he's been doing no damage and he has no armor protection. So some of that stuff we picked up was his, so we're gonna have to sort that out. It's unfortunate. Let's see if we can extract him from the combat, and we're gonna do some healing to try to keep him alive and see if we can't salvage this situation. See if we can't disrupt him before he gets killed. Wow, he's really targeting him. Can we get that guy bogged down? Okay. So, not an ideal situation, but we're making a little bit of progress here. Keep him on the move. Rally our attack assets here. Try to deal with this guy. Sure is obsessed with killing my ranger. I don't like it. Wow, he's completely focused on him. And no one else seems to be able to do anything about it. Okay. There we go. Alright. So, learning things about this game as we go. So, starting here, let's go back. And I think he needs to recover his gear. His bow, he had these daggers. And did Harvin pick up the armor? Yes. And the bastard sword and the arrows. Alright, so let's drop those. And then have Mr. Ranger pick up his fallen items. Okay. Wow, definitely more management to be aware of. It's to be expected. I probably should have been more in tune with that. And we want the high quality dagger for his offhand weapon. And let's get his armor equipped. Alright. Put him in a little better situation. We don't get so destroyed. Let's try a rest. Alright, that's a little better. Gonna do a quick save. And let's see if we can't do a little bit better now. Let my incompetence be a lesson for you all. Well, that was fairly tidily done. Well, let's just accumulate junk until it really becomes a problem. Another goblin, 2 goblins. Okay, much quicker dispatch, I like that. Guild. It's really the click area for recovering loot is pretty fussy. Don't love it. Alright, is there more areas to explore? More goblins. And let's be ready with some healing on Korisht. Yeah, you attack here. Let's make sure we get our mage involved as well. Try to deal with some of these folks. Okay. Lend a little more firepower. Oops. Let's do another spell. Try to take care of these guys quickly. For you to fight. Help if we zoom in a little, wouldn't it? There we go. Makes things a little easier. We can track our combat better, I think. Okay. Getting things figured out. Collect the party. Head down this corridor. Oh dear. Like a rest would have been in order. We've got an ogre. Alright, this might be a bit of an issue, but see what we can do with it. Sing you a song, and then we'll have you attack. Let's get the magic user to attack the ogre as well. And we need some healing action. Let's hit you, try to keep you going. Okay. He's out of spells. She's still firing. Using his rangerness. Oh, we're just gonna cast it on someone. Might as well. Alright, since we've used a lot of our spell power, there's a ton more that we can do. Oh, he's wounded. Let's see if we can't reduce some hit points before we wade in. You know what? Let's try to take him down. Oh, Korish is dead again. Man, he's really getting worked. A little surprised. Okay, good. Ogre is down. So if you retreat, take out some archers. I think you're just gonna have to fight. Okay, well, this is gonna be ugly. Yeah. This was not a good move. Cool. First TPK. Alright, and let's try a rest. It's a brutal world. We're still not at max. I think we're just gonna game it and take another rest to make sure everyone's at full health. Alright. This is gonna be a battle. Let me just have a quick look at our status here. Getting close to leveling up, but still a ways to go. Okay. be ready for this fight. So to start with, nope, let's get our cleric. Alright, so let's go after the ogre. Focus fire a little bit. Alright, make sure Harvin has a new target here. He also should fire. Okay. Oh, wow, she went down quickly before I had a chance to do any healing. This is just the way of the game. Alright. Let's do more magic. Switch to his melee skills. He might be more effective. Alright, let's get some healing on the dwarf who's in the thick of it. Make sure we're keeping up with our spells here. Oh, somehow that made the ogre heal. Oh wow, this is brutal. Casting on self. Are you doing anything? Okay, we've got 2 down, so it's going to be somewhat of a pricey resurrection. I wonder if that doesn't just make sense at this point. Caravan contract. Because I think a lot of back and forth into the cave is going to get a little tedious. Let's try to scoop up what we can here and we'll get the party healed. Grab up the money. Okay. Let's check this out. Winter wolf pelt, gold, and horror. The horror. The horror. I guess the thing is to scoop up their gear because we have to go through process again all of the stuff that Harvin dropped to reconfigure everything. It's pretty annoying. And then we need to get Rapara's gear as well, which was just leather armor and a long sword, I believe, except I have foolishly picked up too much stuff. Shouldn't have picked up anything really. How about you do it? No, not really. Well, there are some problems with this approach. Alright, let's give him that. The scroll. Fish. That. Stone. 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 Okay. Oh, he has a ton of capacity. Okay. Yeah, this is some tedious business. Okay, that's a collect all. Good to know. Alright, yeah, this is the struggles of starting out with a game like this again. Poor fallen party members to reconstruct the equipment that they had. Looks like there's still some unexplored bits of this cave to take care of our poor fallen comrades. Gold. We stop for gold. We break for gold. We break bones for gold. Something like that. Alright. Keep coming. Beautiful bounty of riches that we're going to have to spend bringing our no good bum party members back to life. Alright. Off to the temple again. Let me edit some of this just because the back and forth is probably super boring for you all. Though it shows the real nitty-gritty life of an adventurer in these times. So maybe that's valuable to see and remember. He's running away. Alright. Perhaps some healing. Okay. And Mr. Dwarf. Only cost $100. I wonder why they're different. Maybe because she's level 2, actually? Alright, this is a significant chunk of our money. Hope they're worth it. Alright. And we're gonna spend another night at the inn to rest and recuperate. I think it's more interesting than just resting right here. So peasant, merchant costs 3. Let's see if we get better recuperation here. We need a name for that rat. Alright, so folks, still a lot more hit points. Making a lot of progress here. Need several nights of rest and recuperation. Get our party back to full health. And we have done so. We've got our health back, and most excellently, it looks like is ready to level up. Our Priest of Helm. Alright. Doesn't look like there's anything for us to add at this point. So we'll accept 10 more hit points. Awesome. Okay. Getting back to it then. Let's gather the group and head back outside of town. Actually, I think there was some unfinished business in the cave, but I suspect we can complete the task. Right, so let's go find Hrothgar. This is the tavern. What to say he's in this house. The things they ask us to remember in this kind of game. Hop in, folks. Is this Hrothgar? Okay. Telling about the attack on the caravans. We found the contract. Alright, should we get on the road? Okay, experience. Need to be prepared with our gear. We need to pick some stuff up for Hrothgar. Alright. And we got those level ups that we were looking for El Dwarfo. So let's level him up. Again, nothing to apply. Looks like our ranger is in the same bucket. Nothing to apply again, so let's just hit done. And I think, yeah, everybody. The mage, awesome. Everyone remaining, rather. Get one more level 1 spell. Some hit points, okay. Look at a spell book in a second. My computer is a noisy fan. It really likes to get going here. So hopefully that's not going to give us too much trouble on the audio. And we'll level up. No skill increases for the bard. Echo increase, an additional spell. Okay. Very good. What if we get this? Interesting. Well, our mage. He knows 2 spells. 3, 4. Alright. I think we might need to rest again to kick them up. Curse. We seem to need a lot of healing. Why don't we do that? So before we go to the Emporium, since I am clueless, the amazing thing about these games back in the day is they actually came with manuals that explained how to play. It's a beautiful thing. But I have no clue on some of the details of these mechanics. So we're gonna rest, just a peasant room. Say hello to our rat friend. Still working on a name for him. I have something I want to double check. If we look at your spell book now. Okay, so he's up to the 4, and I guess he can't learn any ones at this point. Okay. So effectively another slot, but he doesn't know any additional spells. Alright. 2 Pomab's Emporium. Let's do a quick bit of shopping, but this will kick off the start of the quest, which is what we're interested in, really. I don't know that we're going to buy much more gear, but that may be foolish in that we may need some stuff that I'm not expecting. Alright, we gained experience, we delivered the supply list, and let's check out the purchasing situation here. Helmets, shields, bucklers, scimitar. Alright, you'll recall that he lost all of his gear, as did Rapara, due to dying. So we need to sort that out. So another bit of inventory management. Definitely want to sell this pelt though. Get some gold for it. And then we have to figure out how to get Harvin and Rapara, right? Kitted out. Yeah, okay. Not cool. Alright, so Korish has some stuff. Let's look at his inventory, right? These belong to the dwarf. And the shield. Longsword might be for Rapara. And he has his bow. I'm gonna drop this and the arrows just in case. I think Rapara might have those. And let's look at our other fellas too for what they have. I think that's our armor. Caravan contract. The Morning Star. He has a flail. Okay. You have the dwarf's armor. Scroll, quarterstaff, extra dagger. We should probably sell this junk. Okay, so oops. Let's see you who needs to sell something, I think. Alright, I can sell. Alright, get rid of that stuff. Alright, fair dwarf. Take your shield, your helm. And let's check out this stuff. Oh, the pile's over here. Nope. There we go. I have a feeling we lost his axe. I know this part's not that interesting. Yeah, where is his axe? I think we very foolishly left it behind. We're not tuned into what was going on. Grab the long sword. I'm gonna grab the bow and arrow. I don't think. Does she have? Doesn't have proficiency with the bow. Do you have you have your crossbow, right? You need some crossbow bolts. We're gonna sell those 2 items. Good old inventory management. Oops, that's not what we wanted. sell those. Okay. Let's just double check that no one has the axe. There's a bunch of daggers. Let's get you equipped. Okay. Yep, foolish, foolish me. Right, so she needs bolts. So we can buy some of those. And Harvin needs his axe. If they had gloves or anything, I wouldn't have to have more armor, but I don't think so. We want the old battle axe. Okay. Alright. I think we are kitted out to the extent that we are going to be for this journey. And we'll figure everything else out as we go along. Back to the H. Rothgar. We are ready to go, but I just noticed his rug. That's wild. What is that? Let's get this party started.
So it was that the patchwork militia set off from Easthaven, bound for the troubled village of Kuldahar, with the party of strangers in tow.
Flip a page in the storybook here.
Windswept tundra of the day, through the foothills of the spine of the moon, and upwards on the steep and treacherous trails of the Kuldahar Pass.
Head up the pass, okay.
Eager to seek out the evil that threatened the pass,
Uh-oh.
to find them first. High upon the cliffs,
I don't think we're ready to fight frost giants since we're like barely managing against orcs.
hurling boulders and dislodging massive outcroppings of rock and snow, the giants sparked an avalanche that thundered down the mountainside and crashed down upon
It's just low.
unsuspecting expedition.
Or high, I guess. They were up high.
Those
Not cool.
fortunate enough to survive the avalanche pulled themselves free of the mountain of snow and bodies that now barred the way back.
Oh,
Battered,
avalanches blocked the way back.
the survivors had little choice but to continue on to Kuldahar alone.
Alright, here we go. Got a hermit. We're in one piece, hermit. Aging soul who prefers solitude. Saw the avalanche. I was sleeping in my cave over yonder when I felt the ground begin to shake and heard a rumble something fierce. I stumbled outside just in time to see the avalanche come crashing down. Good thing you ran forward instead of back into the pass. Have to wait till the snows melt to receive a proper burial. Okay. Why would you want to go to the miserable little burg of Kuldahar? They have a big tree and a bunch of shacks and lean-tos. Wow. Fool's errand. You'd be better off worrying about yourselves and leaving them townsfolk to deal with their own problems. East through the valley to get to Kuldahar, just beyond the old mill, okay? Goblins everywhere. Ah, jeez. Okay. us be on our way. And there are the goblins right out of the gate. Kind of just going all party attacking here for a minute. See if can't do a little better. So we got beat up so badly. This all junk. See what we got here. Lots of goblins on this road. Meet up with them in battle here. Okay, got a lot of guys now. Concerning number of people here. Try to heal here. They're in rough shape. Okay, bring her into the fight. Use some magic missile to take care of this. Okay, just keep it up. We're going to be liberal in our usage here. Really struggling here, unfortunately. Any guard? Try to stay alive. Oh wait, that's different. Never mind. Fire away. His healing did nothing, or is he still? There we go. Come on. Stay alive. Okay, that's helpful. Team up. Take care of this fella. Again, I think it's a bunch of junk. We're going to try resting to get spells back, but I think we're going to just end up in another combat. Yeah. It's okay. Let's see if we can deal with him quickly. Oh man, yeah, there's just a lot. She ran out of bolts, so let's fix that. So you can shoot him. Oh wow, and he didn't get spells back from that rest. Okay, interesting. This, I'm not sure what we're gonna do then. Okay. So, oh, we have another goblin here. Oh wow, this is just a non-stop onslaught, and we do not have a good setup here for how to get through this. Okay. So we have the mill. We're supposed to go just past it, but I assume it's that road. Let's go down here, pick up the whole party. Okay, so we can't go that way. We have no ability to heal and no spell firepower of any kind. Attempt a rest, but I don't think that's going to help us. Okay, that rest he did get some spells back, as did the priest. Huh. I wonder if it's 2 rests in the period of time that makes the difference. Quick save. I'm gonna just try to go past the mill here. More goblins. I'm intentionally avoiding going in places to avoid picking more fights. I'm just trying to do anything to get some hit points back, because we're just getting besieged by goblins, and any rest kind of... I wonder if it's this battle is interrupting the rest. Well, I think some people got hit points back. I don't know. I need to track that better, I guess. But we're kind of just treading the water barely, if not worse. Yep. 4 of 8, 8 of 18. Okay, amazingly, we seem to have gotten our feet back under us a little bit. Okay, because we have a big combat here. I want you to do that. Kind of lean into this direction. I'm gonna try to do it. Well, let's see. Use what we can. She's still shooting there. Let's switch it up. Keep the firepower up on these folks. Alright, folks. Let's get everybody attacking. some healing. Oh, let's get some healing started. Try to stay ahead of this. Oh, don't do that. That would be bad. She's still trying to take that guy out. Yes, I want you to attack someone. Heal thine self. Okay, she got him. Let's do this in a little song. Try to help us if we can. Did he ever get that healing off? Okay. Alright, now I need you to try to heal Querished. Alright. Yes. She's... Oh, while she's going. Okay. Still have no real idea how this game works. I should really read up on it. Thought the Bard song was sing once and you'd get the benefits. Something she has to sustain, it seems like. Okay. Let's kind of move things along here. There we go, get the whole groups attacking them, see if we can't help them. Well, focusing the fire definitely seems to help. No gold, these carcasses. This just looks like entrance to a cave more than it is a way to the town. I hope I'm not just missing something obvious here. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Magic user out of harm's way. Team up on all these beetles. There we go. Keep coming, folks. Let's get her done. Is that her? I don't think we have any more healing options, but I'll give her what we can. Oops. Okay, let's try to finish out this beetle and get out of here. I think I must have taken a wrong turn. Can we rest in here? Ooh. Spooky. And again, see if we can't get ourselves powered up again. There's definitely some tediousness in this phase here. I think she gets to level up though. That's exciting. And has some skills. Detect illusion, hide in shadows, move silently, find traps. I want to get stronger there. More open locks as well. Okay. Cool, leveled up. Try one more rest. It's tough having to constantly fight goblins if you've got no hit points. Okay. Do a little save. Let's come back out here. How do we get out of here? So he said by the old mill. Unless this literally is Kuldahar. Alright, so I do feel like I'm probably missed something obvious. Yeah. It's, you wouldn't know it. No indication. It's like pretty wild that that's so completely hidden. No indication on the map. Like these caves and these challenges are indicated. We could go into Kuldahar, but now that I know what we're doing, I'm gonna go ahead and attempt the mill. I just didn't want to get into more fights if we couldn't get healed up. I've gotten a grasp on that now, I guess. Goblin has a headache that's driving him crazy. What happens if we come in here? Okay, it's a fight, I think so. Not going to give you a tribute. And we're going to be in a fight. Let's just attack here. Use your spell. And we're in basically melee range, so let's have her attack that guy right next to each other. Everyone else, let's get to work here. Varying degrees of willingness to engage as I command them. Were you born in a field? It's getting harsh. There we go. Let's take care of these guys. Okay. Done some damage. Let's get some gold. Grab some stuff. Have a chance to sell. Gold. Gold. Anything good? Blur. One short horn. Let's have the bard grab that.
I'm here. Leave it to me.
Anything else? Okay. So what did we say? We're gonna have the bard.
On my way.
Grab this. What is that all about? The small instrument everywhere. Merry Shorthorn is among the most well-traveled magic items in Faerun. believe that Profia took it with her to a number of elemental planes, to Elysium and Bator, and from the spine of the world to the distant reaches of Wa. It entertained pashas in Kalimshan, quelled the anger of holy slayers in Zakara, and bolstered a crew of sailors in the sea of fallen stars. The merry shorthorn was lost when Profia accidentally dropped it somewhere in the great desert on a rock. Okay. We have some way to equip this. Put it in our quick items. Okay. Can we get away with the rest here? Okay, very good. Grab the party and check out. Yeah, there's stairs there. Another battle, what do you know? Right. Maybe this is really the way to go. Okay, that was fairly easy. What's this? Part of the mill's machinery. Anything we can grab here? Ladder. What's this? What are you doing in the closet? He's hiding from the goblins. Okay, got some experience. Cool. Anything else in there? No. What's this? Let's take the whole party with us. And another battle on our hands. Let's just get into it. Okay. How about you do some healing to help us out here? Like she needs a better armor situation or something. Can we quick work of that? It's like our swashbuckler is tanking for us and getting punished. Okay. There's some gold. Actually, let's have you do. Oh my goodness. I regret his voice choice. Okay. Anything else in here? I feel like there must be something else. Kind of random. But I'm not seeing anything. Alright. Getting out of here. Sacks. Oh, there's crates. Maybe we can find something in crates. Grab it. Anything else? These crates. Okay, let's head for Kuldahar. Get things moving here. Uh-oh. Yeah, we'll try this again. Bit of a jam up there. See if we can get to Kuldahar. I'm braving the night here. Come on, party. Ah, let me see the world map, and we can actually get to Kuldahar.
Fighting their way through the goblin-infested valley of the pass, the survivors of the doomed Easthaven expedition at last came upon the small hamlet of Kuldahar. Nestled within the roots of a massive oak tree, tiny cottages were a welcome sight for the weary travelers.
They are indeed a welcome sight for the weary travelers.
A warm breeze blew over, chasing away the chill of the frozen
A warm breeze. Kuldahar sounds nice.
sweet scent of cooking fires.
Ooh. I think we're just going to hang out here from this point on. Okay, we've made it to Kuldahar. That's great. Nate. Who are you and how did we know we were coming? Arendelle said that help was on the way. Who is Arendelle? Oldest and smartest man in the world. And he can talk to animals. Alright, where do we find him? Cross the bridge on the other side of the brook. Just look for the house with the 3 big rocks out in front. Thanks, Nate. Farewell. Alright, so let's have a quick look around Kuldahar and then see if we can't keep progressing on the adventure here and keep the action going. Let's check out this little house. I tell by the cut of your cloth and your bearing that you are a visitor fresh to Kuldahar. He has stuff for sale. Mummy's tea. Mummy. Cures blindness, deafness, and disease. Okay, it's expensive. We had some interest in armor type items. Doesn't look like he has much that's that helpful to us, but we are going to sell some of this extra stuff here. He won't buy a throwing axe? Interesting. Huh. Weird. So many mysteries. Alright, everybody. Get out of here. Do you want to find an inn or something? Get some HP back. Can't tell who that guy is. Ah, here's Arendelle. Speaking of, you must be Arendelle. He sent for us.
I am Arendelle, known to some as the Archdruid of Kuldahar. Though I invite you to dispense with the formalities and just call me Arendelle, plain and simple. Titles tend only to serve one's own vanity and aren't really of much use in this small mountain community. Yes, it was I who sent Alistair to Easthaven for help. His death weighs heavily upon my conscience. For not only was he a student of mine, but he was also a friend.
Alright, so did you know about the Avalanche?
I know. I also know that it was no accident. Someone or something did not board your party to reach Kuldahar alive.
Okay, I assume that's why he sent for us.
Forces at work in these mountains. Forces
You know, one thing, games like Mass Effect were good at this, of like ordering the responses sort of based on the type of communication, like how aggressive or friendly you were. I've been looking for that, but it seems to flip back and forth. I mean, the bottom ones are usually more brief, it seems like, or advance things more quickly, but more harshly, but I feel like it moves around.
What did I could? The face of the evil remains hidden, but its presence is unmistakable. All about us, there are signs
Unnatural weather, monsters.
unnatural weather, the recent rash of abduction. These all point towards something sinister. Even the animals sense something is amiss.
It's also the problem of playing like this, where you get caught in the moment and maybe I'm missing something obvious. Things like those dialogue options. But we'll do what we can here. Let's learn more about the disturbances.
I can only tell you of what little I know.
Unnatural weather.
The weather in these mountains has always been harsh, but never
Here's storms.
way into Leafall, and yet the pass to the south has been the balance. It is what the druids
Ah, the balance. The balance of the Force and George Lucas.
It is us.
Let's bring balance to the Force by becoming an evil Sith Lord.
Is the harmony that is achieved when man and nature
Alright, what are we going to do about it?
soon discover the source of these disturbances, then all that we have worked for will be destroyed. The evil that has come to these mountains infects this town like a disease. As its people suffer, so does the tree suffer from the sickness that
Oh man, the trees are suffering.
corrupting it with its very presence.
That's not good. I mean, they're only the sources of oxygen for our world.
Already, the circle of warmth that radiates from the great oak has begun to recede.
Oh man, the circle of warmth. This is implying that I can't just hang out here in Kuldahar and forget about the rest of this adventure.
We were forced to abandon the outlying farmsteads as a result of the shrine's fading power. If we do not take action soon, I am
Alright,
afraid that the life-giving
bias for action.
both the great oak and the town, nestled within its roots, will die. This must not happen. We need your help.
Well, let's be good folks and try to root out the evil.
Just you begin by
Investigating the Veil of Shadows.
place not far from here.
Okay.
Darkness has opened. There are a number of
Ancient crypts.
shadows of the veils narrow.
Oh good, undead.
These rumors are true. Then I suspect
Whoever's disturbing their slumber may be behind the other disturbances. Oh dear.
go to the Veil of Shadows. Learn what you can about the happenings there, then return here and we shall discuss a course of action.
Okay. I look forward to that discussion. Okay, what do we got here? That's our path back to the world. Let's see what we got over here. See what this townsperson's got going on. Surely be using a higher charisma. Party member. Okay, not much going on. Random townspeople. Roll back the fog of war. Okay. Not much doing over there. Let's traipse over this bridge. Got a little water feature here. Statue. There's a potter. Townsperson, townsperson. Who dat ninja? Townsperson. Oh dear. The vale is filled with Yetis. We just wanted an inn. Let's ignore the Yeti threat for the moment. See what we can find here. Evening shade, nestled in within the trunk of the great oak. New ownership. Halfling. Okay, this is a temple for healing. Oh man, nice. This is a place dedicated to the worship of the Lord on the Rack. Elmater. Awesome. Lord on the Rack. Metal band. I could use a drink. Okay, root cellar directly west of here. Spare me your dreary philosophies, priest. I'd say you and the rest of your horsehair shirt-wearing, self-flagellating brethren could use a stiff drink or two, or three. Wow, that would be a cold statement to Brother of the Cloth. If we can't find the tree in the inn. So do want to heal up before dealing with Yetis. Guessing it's this. Oh wait, this is the tavern, I think. Root cellar. Head for the root cellar. I'm right behind you in the winter grass. Me and my baby traded one last look. Oh, weird. I guess it just was a way of cutting short that dialogue. So can we get here? Is this where the tree is hiding? Some ominous kind of wind sounds. I see roots of a tree. The evening shade in, yeah, in the roots here. Nice. Oh dear. Try this again. No haggling. Okay, whatever. Okay, everyone except Harvin healed all the way. Let's try one more night. Oh, am I just reading that wrong because he was selected? Aye, aye, aye. Yeah, okay. And let's have a look at this fella. He can level up. Nice. Nothing going on in terms of additions there. Alright. Priest of Helm, level 3. Like to see it. Okay. Alright, let's now check out this Yeti situation. I'm gonna put Rapara into that lead slot. Just to make discussions easier since she's higher charisma and I keep talking about that, but might have to be careful in terms of battles. Oh, yeah, there's the Yetis. Retreat. Crossbow. And magic to try to start this fight. Harvin, you block. Okay, we're attackers here. Alright. We'll be involved in the fight too. Continue attacking. Okay. Yeah, a little healing on the dwarf. Keep up your attacks here. Alright. Make sure everybody attacks. Alright. Okay, seems good. Like what we want. Don't be afraid to keep using your magic. Okay, excellent. Able to take these fools down. What's the other, we're not able to access the other body. Oh. Okay. No worries. The Yeti fight was so classic. It's an introduction to Icewind Dale and the Crystal Shard. Just life-changing read for me as a kid. We do a quick rest. Oh, we may not rest here. Oh, that's right. I think we need to go to the inn to get back how we need to be. But we get to level up Harvin. Let's use a proficiency slot increase. Is that max? There, let's do more axe. Deeper into mastery. +3 to hit, +3 to damage. And for warriors, an extra half attack per round. I think we'll get the benefit of that. That is awesome. Okay. To the inn to repair ourselves. So we just kind of got to chip away at things here. Alright. Retreat. Let's get our room. Peasant, rent. Not all the way there on Harvin, so let's do it again. Alright, there we go. Let's get out of here. So we're going to keep exploring that area. I think this is probably the route to the Vale of Shadows. Well, let's see if the map tells us anything. To the Vale of Shadows, yes. Hilder's house, temple, root cellar, Ernst the potter. Okay. So let's get ourselves to the Vale of Shadows. An 8-hour journey. Wow. Just walk along. Oh my gosh, what are those? These are shadows. Terrifying. Yeah, it took this whole Veil of Shadow things quite literally. do some damage on these incorporeal bastards. Just trying to gang up on them. See if we can get a rest in. Get back up to strength here. Alright, seems pretty solid. We okay on spells? Yeah, good. Okay. Let's check this place out. Whoa, there are a lot of creatures in here. You know, I'm sensing a theme when we go out into the wilds here. Zombies, skeletons. First things first, can you turn undead? Let's try. And otherwise... Okay, we did turn something cool. Get in here. Let's try your Bard Song. Magic user. Let's attack. Oh dear. Don't like how that's going. Keep attacking here, folks. I wonder if we should stop with Bard Song and have her attack. Keep attacking, folks. Deal with these fellers. Alright, let's get some more healing going. Okay. There we go, folks. That's what I like to see. Alright. Good, good. That's what I like to see. Pick up a long sword. Yeah, not too worried about collecting all this junk. Since we didn't get a chance to sell these things. Alright. A little rest here, so we kind of need to keep doing. Oh. Okay, looking good. Like to see it. This niche holds a stone statue of a robed figure. Is in remarkably good condition. Okay. The place will be dangerous. Oh, stuff. Luck. Antidote. And let's check out that armor with more of a warrior type fellow. Studded leather. Mage Monk, Kensai, Shapeshifter, Avenger. Okay. So right now he's wearing leather armor with a leather armor class 8. Dexterity minus 4. We're class 7, so yeah, I think that's a good upgrade for him. Cool. Oh, there's eyes in the dark there. That's awesome. Human sacrifices. Creepy. Okay. So we have begun a dungeon crawl here. And I think we're going to pause things here before we dive deeper into the dungeon. And we can pick up with that next time.